queen thing. Dead fresh to the T, eating chicken wings. 3 times for my goods in the beauty shop. 4 times outcast.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Southside.honey, and I am back with another video. Recently, in the last few weeks, there's been a lot of talk online from different artists across different genres about Billboard charts and numbers and popularity. It's basically a pissing contest between these artists, and I personally feel like if you are a real artist about your craft and about the music and about your supporters and fans, where you chart and how many records you sell really should not matter. But unfortunately, in today's age and our generation, there are a lot of young artists who are concerned about those things, and I think social media has a lot to play in it. This week, an artist by the name of Lana Del Rey offended a lot of people with her dissertation that she wrote on Instagram. Now, if you don't know who Lana Del Rey is, she is a white soft rock pop singer. She's pretty popular, and she has a very retro chic style. You can tell she's very inspired by the 50s and 60s, like from her hair to her makeup and her fashion. She's from New York, so she is American. And I thought she was pretty cool until this happened. So Lana took it upon herself to go to her social media last night, and she made a post which was basically a dissertation which has over 1 million likes. And I'm not going to read it, but she started it off with question for the culture. The problem that Lana made was that she compared herself to majority black artists, majority black female artists, like dojacat, Ariana Grande, Camila Cabello, Cardi B, Kehlani, and Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce. Now, out of those names, only 2 of them aren't technically black, or Cardi B also, whatever. But it's a problem because she starts off by saying they've had number ones with songs about being sexy, wearing no clothes, effing, cheating, etc. Can I please go back to singing about being embodied, feeling beautiful by being in love, even if the relationship is not perfect, or dancing for money, or whatever I want, without being crucified or saying that I'm glamorizing abuse? Lana has stepped out of her zone. She's overstepped her boundaries, and at this point it's a little offensive because she's a white woman. Not only that, but she said she has a question for the culture. Well, baby girl, you're not really a part of the culture. And then she implied that she paved the way for those artists that I listed a minute ago. She is a white woman who I'm assuming is straight. And I quote, she also said, "A place in feminism for women who look and act like me." Well, I don't really know if that is befitting for her because, like I said, she's a white woman. She's not a minority woman. She's not a woman of color. You know, she's really stepping out of line. Her latest album was actually nominated for a Grammy and apparently is very popular and highly reviewed. So a lot of people are confused on what she's talking about. I just decided to make a quick little video about this because I'm actually for the culture, and I feel like she attacked our girls. You know, she mentioned Beyonce, Nicki, and Doja, so I had to say something. However, I do think that the black audience should ignore it. However, it may not happen now. People are really kind of pissed off and offended by this. You know, the Beehive and Nicki Minaj's barbs and Cardi B's fans and everybody. I'm sure they really have a lot to say, especially Black Twitter. I'm not going to post any tweets, but I am pretty sure they're going in on her. I really hate that she said what she said. A lot of white women can't really fight their own fights or battles without dragging African American women into their own issues. You know, Black women have been singing about sex and being sexy and love and being submissive and aggressive and all of these things forever. You know, we have so many artists, dead and alive, who've contributed to our music. Mary J. Blige, we got Betty Wright, we got Millie Jackson, we have, you know, Aretha Franklin, we have Shaka Khan, and we have so many people who have sung those songs for us. So I don't really know what Lana or Lana, don't know how to pronounce her name, is talking about. You know, she is not the first to write and sing from those types of thoughts and feelings. You know, I keep bringing up the fact that she's white because she brought up several Black artists in her rant, and she's really a privileged white artist who's mad because she feels like she hasn't had the right or freedom to do what she wants to do. And she's crying wolf, and that's really about it. So, I mean, she did get a lot of criticism for her work in the past. I personally don't think she had a right to drag those artists in this. She specifically mentioned female artists who make music with sexually charged lyrics to justify her feelings on having the right to romanticize abusive relationships in her music. On the other hand, many may say Black women are on the charts and topping the charts for rapping and singing about sex. However, I think Lana is upset because Black girl aesthetic is massive and is the culture in which she supposedly addressed her message to. She pretty much just drug herself. And that's all for this video. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Again, this is Southside Honey. Peace.